welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's a beautiful season. In fact, I'm just loving this Christmas. Christmas is really one of my favorite times of the year. I'm not subscribed to my channel. This is the opportunity for you to do that. Here we talk about healthy living, amazing food recipes, meal prepping tips and ideas. So today's video is special to me because we are going to be using chicken, to test this marinade. If you're just joining and you're wondering what I'm talking about, we've been doing a series from part 1 to part 4 about 4 amazing marinades that you can use for your proteins in this Christmas season. And it's going to wow your guests. It's going to wow your friends and families. Okay. In this video, we're going to be making the green marinade. Once you hear this, you know that the land is green already. You need to watch it from the beginning till the end. Okay. So the green marinade video is right here, and I'm going to show you, as usual, how to use it and what kind of proteins that you can use. You can use any protein of your choice. I just prefer to use chicken for today. Okay. So let's go straight into the recipe. So the ingredients for the green marinades, from the word, you know that we're using all green vegetables. So I have here some fresh parsley leaves. I really love the flavor that parsley gives. So if you can get fresh parsley leaves, please do that. Make sure that you've washed them properly and you slice them, and we're going to put them in a plate. The next vegetable we're going to use is rosemary leaves. Trust me, this green marinade is definitely my favorite. I just love everything about the ingredients. So I'm just going to slice like I've done. And then we have the rosemary leaves. We have the parsley leaves. We're also going to be using some spring onions. Get the green ones. We're also going to use green chili pepper. And of course, garlic, ginger, and onions. We're also going to add some thyme and seasoning cubes to this marinade. So let's get started. In a blender, put all the ingredients into the blender. Add your parsley leaves. You can see that this parsley leaves, they're looking so fresh, so please try as much as possible to get fresh vegetables. You would agree with me that vegetables are so nutritious. They contain a lot of nutrients that our body needs, and imagine having your proteins marinated with such nutrients, guys. It's everything. So put in all your ingredients into the blender, and we are going to blend this with some olive oil and little water. Now, whenever you're making your marinade, depending if you have a food processor or something that can make marinades without water, then you do not need water. But for this, I'm going to add very little water, not much, just very, very little. So once you're done putting all the ingredients into your blender, add some thyme and seasoning cube. The reason why I like to add thyme and seasoning cube into the marinade is because it gives it another flavor, and then you do not need to add so much spice when you're making your proteins. So after adding some olive oil, you can see the water I added here is very little. You do not need much water at all because we're trying to get a thick consistency. Now blend this very well, and it's going to be so smooth. We want this marinade to be very, very smooth so that when we're using it to marinate our protein, you feel it when you're marinating your proteins. Now once this has really blended very well, and you can see it that it is now very smooth, because remember that we used a lot of leaves, okay, for this, so it needs to really blend thoroughly. Now once this has blended, we're going to pour this into a plate to see what it looks like. So at this point, I knew that, man, this marinade is going to be something else. You can see how this is. This is the consistency that you need. This is the way it should come out. It should not be too watery, and it should not be too thick, depending. So once you're done, you're going to put this into a glass jar. I always like using glass jars because they keep the marinades fresh, their taste remain the same, nothing changes. You can also refrigerate this. You can also put this in the freezer, and whenever you want to use the marinade, you just bring it out. So once we're done putting all this, I'm going to close it, and I'm going to show you how to use this marinade for chicken. I really love the taste that this marinade gave the chicken. It took it to another level. And that is what you guys need to do this Christmas. Let your guests ask you, how did you make this meal? So we have our chicken here, and you can testify that the green marinade is really easy to make. Simple ingredients. I have some chicken lap. So before I add the marinade, I want you to always do this. Try to create like an incision or a mark in the chicken, just like this. Just like that. Exactly. You're really going to love the way the chicken will taste. So we have the marinade here. I'm going to add just about half tablespoon to each. And then we are going to massage this. I think this doesn't have enough. So you have to massage this into the chicken. Okay, so you have this here. You turn it over. You can use this for any protein of your choice. Any protein of your choice. You can use this marinade. So if you're just joining us, you're welcome. You're welcome to part 3 of our Marinade series for Christmas recipes. And I want you to subscribe to this channel if you really love food, you love good food, you love healthy food. You need to join the family. So when you're massaging, you can add some to the back of the chicken depending. But trust me, this is going to come out so good. It's going to really turn out very nice. You want the flavor of all the green vegetables that we use, the carrot, the green vegetables that we used, the spring onions, rosemary, parsley. Want it in here. So now that we have really massaged our chicken, because I am an African woman and a Nigerian for that matter, I'm also going to add some pepper to this. Now if you have Scotch bonnet pepper, you can blend it with some little onions and you can also pour it here. Trust me, if you want that over spicy taste, well, you can have that. So now we have that massaged thoroughly. I'm going to add some chili flakes to this. Guys, you need to try this out. Trust me, you really need to. This is ready and allowed to marinate for 1 hour before grilling or cooking and then frying, whichever one you're okay with. Know what you're thinking. Ooh. Guys, this marinade is everything. The taste of the chicken is amazing and I want you to try this out. You can see how we made the marinade. Very easy ingredients, lovely ingredients. You have this in your refrigerator. In fact, it can take you even into the new year if you want to make some things. Meal prepping is very, very important. That is the reason why I always advise you to always meal prep, because in this Christmas season, you don't need to start putting spices you want to make. You have these marinades. All you need to do, just bring them out and use it for whatever protein and whatever meal that you want to make. So let me know in the comments what you think about this marinade. And so far, tell me which marinade is your favorite. Is it the bell pepper marinade? Is it the Greek lemon marinade, or is it the green marinade? So the fourth marinade, I'm just going to allow you to think and imagine, what is it going to be next? Yes, I'm going to allow you to do that. Like this video, subscribe if you have not, share this video to your friends and family, and I will see you in part 4. Okay? Merry Christmas, and please send me your gifts. Thank you.